Hey guys, let's show you how to publish a domain. So actually go here. So the first thing you want to do is make sure we host the domain. So Ashley wants to publish Greenville Life SC. So that's good. We host the domain. So we're going to need to change the name servers here. Sometimes this can be a problem because we'll have we'll be hosting email or something for people. SiteGround offers hosting as part of their account, so we could save money if we didn't have to host the email for those people, and we just send it off to SiteGround and stop paying George for that account or that domain. But that would also involve email migration, so we'd have to just tell them, hey, hang on a second while we migrate your email or whatever. So we'd have to coordinate that with the customer. But anyway, it looks like we don't have any DNS records, and the name servers are currently at Cloudflare. So what we want to do is go to SiteGround. Sometimes you'll have DNS hosted at Cloudflare because of the migration that we're trying to do. Sometimes it's hosted at Easy, and that would be like an Easy Target Marketing NS1 or NS2. So there'll be different variations on how to do this, depending on what the setup of the domain is. But I'll show you how to do this one, and then Mom probably has enough knowledge about domain management to complete the rest of it. If not, then just let me know and I'll help you guys. Okay, so log in. Okay, and then Ashley said that it's staging 11 that we need to migrate. So what we need to do actually is we need to create a new website record, and that's the process. You create a website at SiteGround, and then it will pick up your existing domain and it will publish a blank WordPress website, and then we'll use SiteGround's migration tool to migrate the content of the staging site to the site we're creating now. So I'll type greenvillelifesc.com. Now, we don't always have to migrate the domain. It just makes it easier. Like for Anderson Creek, they host their own domain. So in that case, you just need to point the host records at SiteGround's servers, which you can get through their through this method, which I'll show you here in a minute. So we create that. It's going to start a new website. Actually, we'll migrate, and we'll use their super fast WordPress migration. No, thank you. We don't need any extra stuff. Finish. That kind of thing where it says $9.99 billed annually email marketing, that is something that we are missing out on with customers, because we could be charging them $29.99 or $20.99, $19.99 to add email marketing for them, and then we just use the tools that are already provided, and then, you set it up once, and then all year long it's generating you $10 a month or whatever. Okay, so here we go. We'll download this plugin, and it's the SiteGround Migrator. We'll copy this migration token, and we'll copy this domain. So I'll go over to GoDaddy. I'm going to change the name servers. Actually, since I have Cloudflare access, which just ask me for it, it's just a username and password, it's very simple. I'm just going to go and make sure that whatever domain stuff is set up for Greenville Life, we're not going to break it by migrating the domain. I think it's, no, it's like admin at Google or Thinkeasy or something like that. Yeah, it's different browser. Hang on one sec. Where's Grant? There he is. Yep. There we go. Okay. Oh, and actually I have Cloudflare already open. So let's go over here. And there's my admin at Thinkeasy. There's the password. I'll post it in Slack for you. Bookmark, actually pin this to the channel or whatever. Yep. So then I'll verify I'm not a human. Log in. Now we just go to Greenville. Now, don't be fooled by this, because we tried to import a bunch of domains to Cloudflare. Some of them were successful, some of them were not. You want to look for the status active to see if it's actually active on Cloudflare. So let's click on this guy. Okay, and then we're just going to look at the DNS. And it looks like we have email working here, so it's a good thing we checked. So in this case, we're going to point the domain at what's Jigger's SiteGround's servers. So let's go back to SiteGround. And we'll leave this the way it is. We're not going to change the name servers at the domain. That's easier, but I have explained why we're not going to do that. Okay, and then it says we're all set. There we go. So now we just need to find our website and go to Site Tools. Oh, actually, I forgot. Wait a minute. I forget how this works. Install WordPress. I think that's right. Let me just check. Can't remember if you migrate from the. I think you migrate from the staging site to the new site, because I don't remember having to set up a blank WordPress now that I think about it. So I'm going to go here to WordPress admin and just double check. I think actually it was on staging 11. Yep. Okay. Login. Might need to check out your publishing. This does not look right. Anyway, hang on a second. Let's see what the deal is here. I don't know what that is. There we go. Okay, so that's better. Okay, let's go to not sure why it's not logging me in. There we go. Okay, some kind of WordPress part. All right, plugins. This is we're going to add a new plugin. Remember from before we downloaded a migrator plugin, so we'll go find that thing. There it is. Install now. Activate it. Okay, and SG migrator. We put our migration token in, and we'll say, sure, let me know when it's done. There you go. This is telling us it's gonna. WordPress needs to know what domain you're hosting it on because it stores it in the database. You can kind of just go with that message. Now, one thing that can happen while you're doing this is SiteGround is expecting greenvillelifesc.com to just work. So, but you're in control of the domain. So if you haven't pointed the domain at their domain servers, or if you haven't pointed the host record at their web servers, depending on where the domain itself is controlled, then what will happen is you'll see either the old site still working and you can't see your changes, or you'll go to WordPress admin and it will like load a blank page or load something completely unexpected, and that's because the site is not actually hosted at SiteGround yet, and that will tell you what you need to fix. Because WordPress, like I said, the domain is saved in the database, so you once you change it, it's going to be looking for that, and you can't really access it until you've fixed your domain problem. There's a lot of files here, probably from where we're copying one theme to another. You might want to double check that we're not copying a bunch of extra media we don't need. We'll save that for another day. Yay! Okay. Okay. Temporary URL. So this is a good thing. You can check out your stuff with this temporary URL, but it only lives for 48 hours. It's automatically deleted. Yeah. Interesting. And once the domain starts working, this will change. So let's go to siteground, and we're going to go to the site tools, and all we're going to do here, actually let's go over here. Maybe this will work. I'm not sure. We'll go site tools, and we go to the domain, and let's look at the zone editor. So it wants our web server to be pointed here for www and for Greenville Life SC. So then we're going to take that over to Cloudflare, and we're just going to find those two records. So here's the www, and this one probably points to, okay, that's weird. Yeah, okay. So this one just points to Greenville Life SC. So, but that's, it doesn't have to. So it's good to check that. I'm gonna edit this one and paste our new address in there and save it. And it says it should take 10 minutes, but whatever. So let's go and look at, see if in another browser that it's actually working or not. Connection not private. Oh, they're gonna steal my information. Let's see. Okay, so this one, I think we have to go to Cloudflare, or not Cloudflare, sorry. This one's handled by the web server. So you go to Security, SSL Manager, and you want to select Let's Encrypt and hit Get. You only do this one time. Hooray. SiteGround actually is really great. And there you go. Done deal.